Oh, dang. I just realized I never announced that I was going to stream today. So nobody knows I'm going to stream today. Oops. That's in stark contrast to the 1 or 2 people who usually know I'm streaming today. Oh well. So good evening, everyone. Welcome to another enchanting evening with me, your drawing host, Glyphotech. Today, as last week on Dragon Ball Z, I announced that all of this month, every Wednesday this month, I'm going to be doing a random superpower drawing challenge where I generate 2 random superpowers from the superpower wiki and create a character based on them. So I'll go ahead and grab some powers. Ooh, the first one looks good. I'll load these up on the screen in a minute here. Ooh. Alright, this looks like a cool set of powers. For the first time in ages, we have a cool set, well, not ages, but like compared to before, we have a cool set of powers here. Okay, got that. Bam! First power is... Hold on, I can't read that. Ice Embodiment. And the second one is... Web Wielding. Now we've got a cool superpower set. Last week was kind of difficult. Last week was honesty, embodiment, and spatial symbiosis. And I basically ended up making a character. It was a ascetic monk who drew spatial powers from a special artifact that gave him the ability to not tell any lies because he is enlightened. That stream is up on my YouTube channel if anybody wants to go watch it after this. And I posted the final drawing on my Facebook stream page, so you can go check out the final drawing there as well. And when this stream is over, I will do the same. I will post to YouTube and post to Facebook. All right, so let's get to drawing. I've got a jaunty yellow color here selected for my sketching. Let's see here. Ice Embodiment and Multi-Weapon Wielding. Ooh, okay. Let me double check what Ice Embodiment, or what all that entails. Pretty sure I know what both of these mean on sight, but let's see here. The power to embody ice. Having natural affinity and physiology of ice. More advanced users have infinite and all abilities and powers based on ice. They would be able to take the form of any entity or object related to ice, like a Yuki-onna. At the pinnacle, users are all-powerful and omnipotent over ice, possessing absolute limitless control and immunity of ice, doing absolutely anything with it. Cool. Okay, that's pretty much what I thought it was. And multi-weapon wielding is probably pretty much what I would think. The ability to use multiple weapons simultaneously. Capable of wielding multiple different weapons with ease in combat. The weapons in question are normally bladed or firearms, but can be virtually any melee or ranged weapon. Now, I do want to see here. Is it that, like, you're physically holding multiple weapons, like Zoro from One Piece, or can you, like, conjure, like, a bunch of weapons, like what's-his-face from Soul Calibur? What's his name? Azrael. Because Azrael doesn't, like, physically hold his weapons. He conjures them, and there's, like, more than his hands can hold. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't make the distinction on the page. So, alright. I like these powers. I made a hero character last time, so I think this time I'm going to make a villain character. I'm going to see what I can do with that. Since this is an ice character, though, maybe I can get just a blue color. That'll help me visually think about it. See if I can make a villain character here. Ice embodiment. It's Mr. Snow from those old Rankin and Bass films. Let's see here. Going for a certain angle here. My husband is out getting pizza. He'll come back soon. Mm-hmm. I don't need to worry about the face just yet, but I do know I want to give him big, pointy fantasy ears. Yes, ma'am. It's going to be another hot boy. Just to give everybody a heads up who's watching. Anytime I gotta draw a dude, it's gonna be a hot dude, okay? This is ice embodiment, but he's a hot dude. Because it's Emily's world. And all the anime boys are very pretty. When I was in college, I used to, like, doodle this little skinny, like, featureless imp character all over. Well, not all over, but, like, when I was bored in class, I would just kind of doodle this, like, featureless little imp character, and he kind of looked like this. He had, like, a pointy nose and eyes like this and hair like this, and he had no mouth or anything, and he just like was very expressive with his hands and whatnot. I've been watching some animes lately. A little while ago, I started watching Yashahime, Princess Half Demon. I really like it. It's good. I like, my favorite character is probably Moroha, who is Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter. And I just really like how she's Inuyasha made over. Like, she's just this scrappy little brat. She has all of the best traits of Inuyasha's personality, but she has some of Kagome's good personality traits, too. Now, let's see. What do I want to... I want to give him, like, a crazy pose. Yeah. Okay. Multi-weapon wielding, so it doesn't have to be, like, a ton of weapons. It can just be a minimum of 2. I've got an idea. I've got a fun idea for this guy. Okay. Pointy boots. He's an icy assassin. Pointy boots. Let's see. Together, you and I will... We'll figure out this foreshortening business. Let's see here. He's got a hand with a... Yes! Gonna give him ice daggers. Yes. Yes, queen. Okay. He's probably a little too muscular. Like, he should be, if he's an assassin, he should be lanky. Move this down just a little bit. Let's see. Puzzling something out in my head for this hand. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Yashahime is a very good anime. I really like all the characters. The 3 main characters are cool. I don't like they're all really cool. They all got like their own distinct, likable personality traits. Let's see. There's gonna be a sword. Right, chill. Yeah. And this isn't really a new anime, but a while back I started watching Naruto from the beginning. This was like a year or 2 ago, and then I had to stop because I just got distracted. But I'm enjoying it. And fun fact, I never watched Naruto when it first came out, because I think I was in like 9th or 10th grade when it was big. And that was a weird time in my life because, like, I was sort of phasing out of anime being, like, a regular thing that I watched. And, because I think it was around that time, too, that, like, Toonami stopped being, like, a regular evening thing and was relegated only to like Saturday nights. What happened to this foreshortening? This looks terrible. So like I was watching less anime overall because there was like less showings of it, and then we all know back in the like mid to early 2000s, anime wasn't as everywhere as it is today. Like you get on your Crunchyrolls, your Funimations, you got it on Hulu, you got it on Netflix, like it's everywhere. You can just get it when you want it. It's very nice. But back in my day, let me tell you something. Back in my day, you had to hike 15 miles in the snow to buy an anime t-shirt. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you did. And you had to be lucky to find weird websites on the internet that didn't have viruses. You had to make sure, or you had to find to watch anime, or you had to find it in like 230p split into 5 segments on YouTube so as to avoid copyright problems. And that was how you watched your anime. And I wouldn't say that was how we liked it, because I really like how it is now. But we tolerated it. But yeah, so I missed the Naruto boat, so to speak, when it originally passed through town. But all of it, as far as I can tell, or at least like there's a lot of it on Netflix. And I can catch up. I've been like catching up kind of on it. When am I done with this nose? It needs pointy. Yes. Okay. Yes, he's pointy elf boy. And I'm really enjoying it. I also didn't want to get into it at the time because all of the Naruto fans at my school were like really kind of unpleasant to be around. Like you didn't want to watch Naruto at the time. I didn't want to watch Naruto at the time because like that was the reason. That could end up being the reason that like you lose friends, because you're one of those like Naruto kids that wears the headband to school and runs like a dweeb everywhere and talks about the Jashin religion and how I still don't know what that is. I remember there was like somebody at my school that was telling people that whatever Jashin is, I think it's from Naruto. It could be a legitimate religion. I don't know, but it was like something that this is looking whack as hell. It was something that the Akatsuki did, and this girl at my school was like, I am part of that religion, and you have to take me serious. And I remember thinking, like, that, come on now. You saw that in anime. You're going to try to follow the anime religion. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. I love me some anime, but I'm not gonna, I know Goku is not the coming of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know. Not to get, religious or whatever. I didn't mean to take this to a religious, political place talking about animes that I'm watching. But yeah, so anyway, I'm really enjoying watching Naruto now as an adult, just kind of on my own. Nobody around to like spoil the experience. I mean, I don't think anybody would spoil the experience for me, like, but it's not around like any toxic fandom people. And I love the fight scenes. The fight scenes I think are my favorite part. They're just so thrilling. I'm not like super far into it right now. I'm going to save this real quick before save as. What do we call this? What? Almost dropped my keyboard. Okay. This is, what is this? Super Stream 2, I think. Yeah. just call it Super Stream 2. What was I saying? I'm not super far in. I'm at the point. It's what's her name? Tsunade has just been named the new Hokage, and yesterday I watched an episode that was really funny. Nothing important happened, but the trio was trying to get Kakashi to take off his mask because they wanted to see what was under his mask, and it was really funny because they were like, oh my gosh, what if he has like big rubber looking lips? What if he has giant buck teeth? What if he has like a tiny little like bird mouth or something weird? they showed in their minds like what they imagine his face to look like under the mask, and it was really funny. Okay, I'm gonna give this guy some hair. What kind of hair? Let's see. I want to give him... does he have enough head? Because I need him to have... I want him, I think, to have a headband. So, yeah, but anyways, that's where I am. Tsunade's just been named the new Hokage. And I loved the fight between Orochimaru and the previous Hokage. That was a really thrilling fight. That was really cool. It harkens back. It reminds me of, it makes me think like, what if Dumbledore dueled with Voldemort? You know, like these are two guys that are absolutely top of their game. Absolute, finely polished masters of their craft. Just busting out all their nasty tricks. And it was thrilling. It was really cool. Yeah, he's gonna have a little headband. You can have very, very anime looking hair. Oh, that's too much. God, this is the hair that I would give to my characters when I was 12 years old and using them how to draw manga books. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those anime books that look ridiculous and janky and didn't even look like anime, but you were like, this is what I got. Oh my gosh, no. I should give him curly hair. Like just kind of slightly curly hair. Get rid of all this. Get rid of that. Let's see if I can do this here. Gonna have sideburns again. I like a dude with sideburns, in case you guys haven't noticed. No, get rid of that. Okay. What if he had a mullet? Would a mullet be icy? Oh my god, he's got the little Superman curl. This dude looks like something out of Slayers, and I'm kind of here for it. We're on our way. is a little sloppy. I'm going to have to clean this up when I'm done sketching. Gonna have to clean up that leg too. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna change a lot of things as I go here. All right. What else do I like about Naruto? It's very just interesting, the lore that they have concocted. I have a fan theory about Naruto, having watched enough of it now. I've developed a wee bit of a fan theory. It's nothing like crazy or like super important. But so like a lot of, with the exception of like whatever Kakashi is, I think he's a Genin. That's where his rank is. With the exception of the Genin, I noticed that like pretty much every child and adult ninja in that village, and really just like in all the ninja villages, they have wacky crazy clothes. And for some reason, like the Genin are the exception. They have an actual uniform. And my fan theory is that these ninja nations, they receive clothes from clients that they do jobs for, or like when a country a country hires them to like assassinate someone or protect someone or stop a war. Like anytime they complete a job, if they can't be paid in money, they may receive donations of clothes. And that's why kids like Naruto just look like they're wearing the craziest hodgepodge of crap. Because they have to wear what they get. And then my theory is also that people like Kakashi, they actually are so, they've completed so many missions, they're so trusted and high up there as ninjas that they earn the right to wear a uniform that kind of denotes their rank. None of this is ever stated in the show. But this is just kind of a fan theory that, like, I've come up with. And then, I don't know if I love the explanation of how chakra works. I love the way they explained that it's like a cup of water, and using your chakra is like directing and controlling the flow of this water out of the cup. And I don't know if this is like explained further down the line or what, but I have a fan theory that like initially when Naruto starts out in the show, he's pretty shit at all them jutsu. Like he can do the sexy jutsu and he can do the multiple clone jutsu, but he can't do like basic jutsus. And I think that's because of the nine-tailed fox that's in him. Because the nine-tailed fox, They say repeatedly on the show that, like, the reason he appears to be so brimming with chakra, despite being such a normal kid, is because of this nine-tailed fox spirit. And if you think back on the analogy of, I think I'm going to give this dude, like, a muscle tank. Yeah, that'll be cute. Okay, yeah. So it makes sense why he's not good at simple jutsu, but he can master, like, the shadow clone jutsu, no problem. Because if you think of chakra like a cup, he's got a way bigger, way fuller cup than the average ninja because of that fox spirit. So if you think of less complicated jutsu as, like, pouring out a little bit of water, like something that shouldn't require a huge amount of jutsu, it's going to be difficult for him because it'd be like a 3-year-old trying to pour orange juice into a cup out of a giant heavy jug full of orange juice. You know, like it's unwieldy. That's why he has trouble. It's not like he's inherently incompetent or something. You know, he just has a bigger jug than everyone else. So those are my fan theories. I wouldn't be surprised if the one about Naruto's chakra is like pretty well confirmed somewhere along the line. I don't expect the one about ninja clothes to be confirmed anywhere along the line because it doesn't make sense. The theory kind of breaks down a little when you look at what's her face and his face. Jiraiya, I think his name is. The old man who likes to watch women when they're not realizing they're being watched. And Tsunade. When you look at them, they're higher up, I think, even than the Genin, even than Kakashi. And they wear what they want. They don't have a uniform. But then again, Jiraiya doesn't really have, like, a position within the village, necessarily the way the Genin do. Because the Genin appear to be responsible for the hardest missions. They're responsible for teaching new ninja. They're responsible for, all of that stuff. So that makes sense that they would be more structured and have a uniform and everything. Instead of... I wonder if I can make these look more like ice. This one might take longer than the last one. Somehow the last one came out really easily, but this one, having trouble deciding what he would wear. Let me think here. It's like a shirtless t-shirt. What if he has a little man crop top? Oh yeah. Yes. We're going here. This is where we're going. Oh yeah. It's decided. Love me a little man crop top. Looks so good. Do 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 do. I'll sort out his collar. No, I need to sort his collar out now. Yeah, Naruto is fun. I can't wait to watch more. There we go. And then maybe he's got like some weird little strings or something. This is like, oh, what do they call it? This is like a fantasy version of, what do they call it? Pump tops? I think that's what they're called, where it's just like a baggy shirt you wear to the gym when you go. Yes, little Aoki. Yeah, this is like just a fantasy version of a pump top. Yes, and he's got, okay, what for pants? He's got definitely some kind of belt. I'm gonna clean up his hands before I decide on his pants. That's a piece of ice. Because ice powers. I love a character like this who's like a sassy assassin, roguish, dual slices kind of person. I just love a character like this. When I played Monster Hunter, I was dual slices all the way. Like, I would very rarely use the hammer or the samurai sword or the whatever, but my absolute go-to weapon is them dual slices. I love a character. I love a fantasy character who does this. It's just cool and fun, you know? Like, what's cooler than a sword? Two swords. It's sound logic, okay? What's more badass than a sword? Two swords! And he uses them real fast. And he's an assassin, and he swings them around real fast because he's icy dual slices. I don't know what is going on with these blades. I cannot decide on these blades. Let me think here. I'll just make them... I like the idea of them being kind of serrated. I'll have to use clever coloring to make them look like ice, though. Ooh. I don't want them to be plain. I want them to have a little pizzazz. Yeah. Okay, y'all. What are these pants gonna be? He's gotta have pants. I know he's hot, but he gotta have pants. He's the ice assassin. This is gonna be a belt buckle. This dude belongs in the Slayers anime, like, for sure. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen that anime. It's got the mage. It's got the big blonde sword guy. It's got the golem guy with, like, the gray stony skin. That's a fun show. It's not, like, super well known, but I know it's got, like, kind of a cult following. Now, as an assassin, he would have thigh pouches. Every good assassin has some thigh pouches. Which means... maybe this guy has like a loincloth. He's dressed like a gladiator. You know, he's got to dress light to be mobile. And it will contrast kind of interestingly with his icy body because he's going to have like blue skin and be kind of implied to be snow and ice derived. Yeah, here we go. I don't know what to do with the crotch anyway, so just cover it up. Okay, but see, now he's got room for what? What important accessory did we say he needed? That's right, thigh pouches. Gotta hold all them. Oh man, I just realized one of his thighs is like way more extreme than the other thighs. Oh no, oh no. Let's fix it together. This is just supposed to be for shortening and... Okay, let's back out of here. Let's check this out. I might not keep these, like, pointy boots. I think that's a bit extra. I'm already giving him a loincloth. Let me spare his dignity here a little bit. Leg. Time to move the leg. Might need to move it again. Might change his foot position too. I'm not a fan of this all of a sudden. Yeah, that's a little more natural looking, I guess. Oh. He's kind of like hyper flexing his feet because he just like jumped, but he's not got like Christmas elf boots. We're doing away with those. We're doing away with the elf boots. Even though he's a hot ice elf dude, he's not gonna have the elf boots. Sorry, guys. I just thought of a cool little detail to add since he's an ice elf. Got a little icicle earring or snowflake earring there. This is supposed to be the belly button. There we go. Okay. I don't know if anybody... I'm going to reference the Drawfee channel again, that YouTube channel. There's an artist on that channel named Karina, and among her other, like, super awesome talents, like, she's a fantastic artist, but I think her like, niche that she has found on the show is she draws hot boys really well, and, like, this is in honor of Karina and the hot boys she draws. If you're out there, Karina, this hot boy is for you. I'm drawing this hot boy as a peace offering. Oh man, messing up this leg though. Is it looking any better? Not really. Man, okay. I can do this. Just needs to be a cone. Hey!
Hi.
Okay. Man, I keep messing up. Needs to be a cone. His... I might have to pick this up. Oh. I don't know. Let's see, get that. No, this is supposed to be foreshortened. Yeah, this might have to be how it goes. My husband just returned with the pizza. He's gonna let me finish my stream. And then I'm going to join him in pizza tidings. Yum yum. He's an ice assassin. It's a terrible pun. I think his torso is not in proportion to his leggies. Hopefully that's better. It's a little better. I think. Now this is out of whack. Got a tiny foot. Getting somewhere with this now. What else would be fun to talk about? All right, now he can have his thigh pouches, I think, and his knees. Every good assassin needs some thigh pouches because that's where you keep your extra daggers and your potions and your poisons in case your daggers fail. Everybody knows. Gotta have them thigh pouches. Maybe I'll give him some waistband pouches too. I've been listening to a lot of Unsolved Mysteries lately. There's a podcast of it on Spotify. And I listened to a really fascinating episode yesterday evening. It was talking about this elderly couple that was murdered in their home. And there were a lot of really interesting details about this, like, that weren't said. So, like, the couple it's very sad that this happened to them. It sounds like this couple was just two really sweet, good people, and they didn't deserve what happened to them. Because they were pillars of their community, they were active in their local church, they ran all kinds of charities and food drives around town. They opened this thing called Church on the Road or something like that, where basically it's like little stops for truckers to go in case they want to like have some time at church. It's like a little pop-up chapel for truckers. And like they just seemed like the sweetest people, and they were both murdered in their home. This was in 2011, I want to say, or 2014. The creepiest thing about this is that they interviewed the investigators, and the investigators were saying basically like, we are not going to say the order in which we found the bodies, because they were like, victim A was in front of the door and victim B was in the bedroom. And they said the room or the whole house was arranged and staged in such a way to make it look like a certain specific person killed them. But the investigators don't think that that is actually the case. They think that that was a setup. And that's just so fascinating because they won't tell details of, like, what did it look like? Who died first? Like, what was found in the place? Like, how were things rearranged? Who do they think this is meant to set up? And it makes the mind boggle. It's so fascinating. He's a little too beefy over here. I'm going to tone this down, methinks. It's really cool, too. These episodes get updates. Like, if there's actually new developments in the case and stuff, or, like, they catch somebody, or they identify some previously unidentified remains, they'll update in the episodes, which is really cool. Now, let's see here. Maybe he's got some big boots. Big boots. This toga is not long enough. This poor boy has got a donk, and I'm not properly covering it up for him. Do a little more there. There we go. Actually, I can make this longer, but it needs to be like kind of there. Okay, this is not super foreshortened anymore, but kind of works. He's just got some, like, Timberlands or something. Just, like, they're snow-themed, but they're, like, the least subtle boot. That's how you can tell how skilled an assassin he is, because he'll sneak up on you even though he's in Timberlands. Some, like, thick-ass boots. Comes from a land of snow, so this is how everybody dresses over there. Maybe they're fur lined. Shorty got the boots with the fur. Whoop. Shorty had the dual slicey blades, boots with the fur. Yes. You know what? I thought it was a bad idea at first to give him these fuzzy Timberlands, but I don't know. He's rocking them. This is all right. Very unconventional assassin. This is just a little... oh, no. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. All right, he's got his pouches of secrecy over here. Let's give him an extra dagger over here in case he loses these. More or less close to done designing here. I'm gonna make this belt buckle bigger. Oh no. Do I want to add? I don't think I want to add pouches to his belt. I think he's got enough. Oh, maybe I want to add some interesting little, like, maybe there's a knot here. Like he ties these on his muscles or something. I can make this sketch a little bigger. Could occupy more space on the canvas. Oh no! There we go. Nice. I still don't like the design of his daggers. These could use some work. There we go. One, two, three. I think he's almost ready to go to the next stage. Just gotta decide how I like these blades here. There should be like a slight curve to them. like that. As somebody who has experience drawing digitally and drawing traditionally, I cannot express to you what a joy it is to be able to do stuff like this digitally. Like, you like how you drew a thing, but you just need to move it. So instead of redrawing it, like you would have to with traditional media, you can just lasso tool that and yank it over to where you want. Yeah, it's pretty freaking sweet. I think this is looking a little better now. Keep that. I really like this character. I wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley because he looks dangerous. But he looks cute and dangerous. Okay. Pretty satisfied with that. I think I'm going to move on. Let me see here. Do I want to use this brush? Maybe to color. What is that one? Ooh, that's pretty. Is this what I used last time? No, I don't think so. I'll use this. Why not? Used this many times before. This is kind of a wacky brush. I use this for like drawing imitation ink stuff. Haven't used it in a while. Ah. How's that looking? It's alright. Just experimenting, really. If this ends up not being the appropriate brush for this job, it's okay. There's so many little details here, I don't know where to begin. Concentration. Save. Took me an hour just to come up with the sketch. Made messy. There we go. Now I remember why I like this brush so much. It's very elegant. Full of personality. There's a lot of small details in this character compared to the last one I drew. Just check how this is coming along. Alright. I don't hate it yet. come back to that, do some tricky. Yeah. We're almost there. Nice. Clean this up a little bit. Yeah, this pen can be kind of tough to use sometimes, but I like how it looks. I think it's worth the technical wrestling. This looks a little sloppy. Nice. I think we're ready to color. This, I'm just going to use a very simple one. We've had some beautiful weather in my city today. And really all this week, it's like it's finally cooling down and trying to be fall for real now. Can finally enjoy some walks outside, have some fun. Go to some outdoor festivals. I love erasing this silhouette and watching the little character just kind of emerge from the mess. This part is very satisfying. I gotta try to do some tonal work. Tonal work is difficult for me, but I love looking at it. You know, I really want to. I'm trained in oil painting, so I know how to paint in analog form. I struggle with painting digitally. I think because it's like with oil painting, with manual oil painting, you get to mix your own colors. And then with digital painting, it feels like you just have to know the color that you need and then pick it out. And it's a little difficult. I think that's where I'm running into problems when I try to digitally paint. Eh. Almost there. Yay. Huh. Jolly good. One second. My head itches. All right. I'm not going to keep the sleeves this color, but I'm coloring them in here just so I don't forget they're there. Nice. Nice ice. I don't like that color. I'm going to move on to his hair. Very saturated, very dark blue. I just realized something. Missed a little line right here. There we go. Probably going to want to change this line art color because this is not dark enough anymore. This red just makes his tongue look brown because it's surrounded by all these blues. I think that's too extreme. I'll just go for pink. Okay, that's better. What color should his headband be? All right, what else can we do here? Still don't know what color his skin will be yet. He's supposed to be the embodiment of ice. What about this color? I like that color. But do I want to do some tricky coloring? Okay, forget that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to change these lines. Ooh, that was kind of cool.
that up.
Do his boots. Wait a minute. Gotta do some shadows here. It's a tricky color palette. Just realized a problem. Okay. right. I am finished with that. Pretty satisfying. Well, thank you all for joining me this evening. I greatly appreciate it. And I had a lot of fun with this prompt. And next week I will be drawing a new prompt based on 2 new random superpowers. So with that, I bid you all good night, and I'm gonna go eat some dinner.